Basic firearm cleaning and maintenance is a very important part of firearm ownership. But in the absence of specialized firearm cleaning products, can you use some automotive cleaning products without damaging the plastic, the synthetic parts, and the wood on those firearms? Well, today, let's find out. Hey crew, it's Chris with CloverTac and welcome back to the channel. Right out of the gate, a quick question of the day. Are there some non-firearm cleaning products that you use to clean your firearms? If so, jump down in the comments below and let us know. Now let me say right off the bat that instead of going straight to alternatives, if you need to clean your firearms, you should probably look for those specialized firearm cleaning products. There's a lot of good stuff on the market, like the solvent and the lube, from my good friends over at the Gun Cleaners. Now we're out on the range today, so bear with any distractions that you might hear. And one of the reasons we're out here is we're working with cleaning products. So obviously the ventilation is going to be a big help. While I'm working with these, I'm also going to have eye protection on and be wearing some rubber gloves as well. Now these products that we're using are not extremely harmful or anything like that, but limiting the exposure to chemicals when you're cleaning your firearms is a really good idea, no matter what products you're using. What I've got here is a variety of cleaners from the local auto parts store, and I'm going to be using a couple of different stocks to test out and see how they work. Got an old stock synthetic plastic stock off of an old Ruger 1022. Also going to be using an old wooden stock that's off of an old Mosin Nagant. Now I'm also going to be using some white rags. These rags were cut for t-shirts, and by the way, it's a great idea for repurposing those old t-shirts and saving money on cleaning your rags. And now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's get started trying some of these automotive cleaning products and see what happens. I'm going to start out here with the synthetic stock. Going to use some of the O'Reilly brake cleaner. Again, this is the non-chlorinated. Just going to spray a little spot on there. Set for a second. Take our white rag here and wipe it down. We can see there's some dirt on the rag there, but really not anything else coming off. It doesn't appear to be discoloring the synthetic or the plastic, so looks like that might work. Nice and clean. Let's move to the wood stock now. Same thing here, got the wood stock, the O'Reilly non-chlorinated brake cleaner. Spray us a little spot on there. Again, I'm going to use this white rag. And we definitely have some issue here. As we can see, some of the stain, the lacquer, the finish of the wood stock here definitely coming off. So we could say with the non-chlorinated brake cleaner may work for synthetic stocks, not so much unless you're looking maybe to refinish a wood stock, not so much on a wood stock. All right, again, got the wood stock here. Now we're going to move on to the O'Reilly carbon choke cleaner. This is a low VOC. Find us a little spot here. Spray it on there. Let it sit for just a second. Gonna rub it with our white rag, and again, we can see just like that non-chlorinated brake cleaner, it's taking some of the finish off here. Some of the stain, the lacquer, whatever. So again, for your wood stocks and things like that, need to be really careful if you're going to use a cleaner like that, unless you're looking to, of course, refinish the stock. Let's try that now with the synthetic stock, the plastic stock. Here we are with the plastic stock. Again, O'Reilly carb and choke cleaner, low VOC. Find us a little spot here. And spray it on there, let it sit for just a second. Let's find us a clean spot on the rag. Wipe that puppy down. Let's see if we got any residue. If it's harming the plastic here, we should have something on the rag, and really we don't have anything on the rag there. So it looks like the synthetic, the polymer here, fairly impervious to any ill effects with some of these automotive cleaners. Before we continue trying out these products, a quick welcome to those that are new here to the channel. On CloverTac, we talk about all things firearm related. So if you're into that sort of thing, jump down and smash that subscribe button. And while you're there, if you want to keep up to date on all the new content, go ahead and click that notification bell as well. Let's move on now. We got some CRC brand. This is Automotive electric parts cleaner. This is non-flammable, non-conductive. Now the brake cleaner and the carb cleaner we used just a second ago, in my opinion, is a much harsher chemical. So I really don't see, if we had no problems with those on the synthetic stock, I don't see a problem with this electrical cleaner. We're going to try it and see. Spray it on there just for a second. Kind of simulate some overspray if we were cleaning. Now we're going to wipe everything down and see if we have any black on there where it's harming the stock. And other than dirt, we're good. So again, with that synthetic stock, do it really well. Let's switch over to the wood stock. Now onto the wood stock, we've got the CRC Electra motor here again. Find us a nice spot, spray some of that on there. Let it set for just a second. Find a clean spot of our rag. Let's start to wipe down. And this may be taking a little bit off, it looks like, but not nearly as much, again, as that carb cleaner or brake cleaner. Yeah, you can see that we are taking some of the finish off there, but not nearly at the rate of which those other two were. So the final one we're going to check here is some mass airflow cleaner. This is some sensor cleaner from CRC. Supposed to be fairly mild, safe on plastics, yada yada. Going to test it out on the wood first though. So spray some on there. Wipe it really good. I can see some discoloration just simply by wiping here. Again, not nearly as abrasive, I guess, or harsh on the wood as the carb cleaner or the brake cleaner. You can see we've got some dirt, maybe a little discoloration from lacquer or stain, but not bad. It has made, kind of like that Automotive earlier, it's kind of made the finish a little sticky. So definitely need to be careful, I guess, if you're using those products or really any of these automotive products as some type of cleaning product, especially if you have a wood stock. Let's move to the plastic stock here, or the synthetic stock. Again, get the CRC mass airflow cleaner. Find us a spot here, spray that down, let it sit for just a second. And we haven't seen any ill effects from any of these cleaners really on the synthetic on this particular stock. So I think that this mass airflow cleaner is going to be the least harsh, the less harsh. And there you go, a little bit of dirt. It's really not anything else going on there. So there we go. So there you go, crew, a little bit of testing on some automotive cleaning products and what they might do to a synthetic or wooden stock. Obviously they harm the wooden stocks a lot more than the synthetic stuff. So if you find yourself having to use any of these products to clean your firearms, please be extremely careful around those wooden stocks. Thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching, and until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.